I've been getting some more questions about my immersion water heater. Basically, it's just like a metal rod that you stick into the water and then you plug it into an outlet and it heats up the water. I got mine back in June 2022 from Ace Hardware. I think it was like $12 or $13. And I've used it almost every day since I've had it, oftentimes multiple times a day. If you're interested in getting one, you can just Google immersion water heater and several options will come up. So basically, I just plug mine into my Jackery 300. It doesn't use more than 250 watts at most. I actually forgot I had my USB fan plugged in and I had my phone charging, and I think those use about 20 watts. So I think it's probably closer to like 220 or 225 watts. And with room temperature water, my water's just been sitting in my Jeep today and it's like in the 70-degree range outside, so it's pretty much room temperature. Today it only took 5 minutes and 53 seconds to get to how I like it, but sometimes, like especially in the middle of winter when it's really cold out, if it's like 30 degrees out, my water tends to get a lot colder, and so it can take a little longer. It can take like over 15 minutes if the water is super cold. So this is actually designed, I think, for just like 8 ounces, and my travel mug is 20 ounces. And so I guess a lot of it just depends on what temperature you're starting with, what kind of mug you're using. I've actually used this in different types of mugs, and I feel like it works best in a stainless steel mug. I think it just kind of traps all the heat in there, and it kind of works a little faster that way. My mug is a little tall, so the bottom water doesn't always get heated up at the same rate as the top of the water. So I stir as I go a little bit just to kind of get everything heated up a little bit more evenly. If you're going to use this type of heater, one of the most important things to remember is that the metal part needs to be submerged underwater the entire time that it's plugged in. So I always make sure that I put it in the water just like this, and then I plug it in. I run it, until the water is the right temperature. And then once the water is the right temperature, then I unplug it. And after it's unplugged, it's safe to take out of the water. And once you unplug it, you can remove it right away. And so I just remove it right away. I hang it on this little bar that's above my glove box that my Jeep has. And within seconds, it's pretty cool. You can handle it without a problem. Whatever you do, don't take it out of the water when it's plugged in. It'll sizzle really loud and then it'll just burn out and be broken and you won't be able to use it anymore. I haven't had that happen to me, but when I was looking up this option, I saw this as an issue on a lot of the reviews, and I just kind of took a chance. I was like, well, it's $12 or $13. It's a solution. I'll try it. If it lasts a month, I'll be happy. And it's lasted me from June all the way up until now we're in April. So I'm very happy for that price. And so for total power consumption, it's pretty minimal. It's around 225 watts for around 5 to 15 minutes. Today I started with 77% battery. I ran it for almost 6 minutes and I ended with 66% battery, and that was while my fan and my phone were plugged into it. Hope this answers some of the questions, and if you have any more, just let me know.